Hello my YouTube family. Alright, we're back with another build project. This here is the Flywoo Mr.Croc. This is a 5-inch frame, good for freestyle. This is going to be a nice build, you guys. Everything going in here is produced by Flywoo except for the camera and the VTX. Have plenty of room in here, plenty. You can mount a 20 by 20 or 30 by 30 stack here in the middle or in the front here. So yes, this is going to be a very interesting build, and a good another nice thing about this frame here, you can transform it into 4 different style frames. You got the deadcat that has no props in view. You have a true X that has no props in view, or you have the hybrid, or you have the stretch X. And you can change it up just by moving these screws around and moving the arms around to what style frame you want. So that is very nice. Very nice. Like I say, you guys, this is going to be a very nice, interesting build. And we have here to put inside, this is also by Flywoo. We had a Flywoo 50 amp ESC. As you can see, this is going to be a nice, and this also has the gold trim with the gold motors and the gold trim on the frame. We have the ESC here by Flywoo. We also have the flight controller here. It's also by Flywoo. So yes, this is what I will be adding. It also comes with some extra ribbon cables for the gyro, and it comes with extra cables to hook if you don't have this ESC to plug it in with another flight controller, or it has the regular plug-in for the flight controller and the ESC. So we're about to tan up the ESC and the motors, and I will be back. Alright my YouTube family, we are back. Alright, we have the motor, the ESCs and the motors all tanned up. We have our power strip wire tanned up. Excuse me. We have the motors all ready to go. We have the ESC bolted down, trimmed in gold. It's coming along, you guys. So now I have the flight controller here, which we are about to tan. And right now, since I'm not putting a HD camera on here, I believe what I'm going to do, I'm going to set the flight controller up front and the VTX in the back for now. Like I say, plenty of room, you guys, on this frame. Plenty. That's another reason I like it. You have a 20 by 20 stack, 30 by 30 stack on the back. You have the same in the middle and in the front. So when I do get ready, I probably wouldn't have to even move my flight controller here, because I can just put the 20 by 20 or the 30 by 30 stack for the HD camera right on top of this. And I'm gonna get into making this probably a long range rig here, as you can see. But yes, this is gonna be nice, you guys. So I am about to tan up the flight controller here, wire up the camera, the VTX, which, since I'm putting a VTX way back here, I'm probably going to have to add some wires and running underneath to the flight controller, which wouldn't be a big deal, but that's the way I'm probably going to wire up the the VTX. since I'm setting the flight controller here, because I was going to set the flight controller behind, which I would like to do, but the VTX sitting here or on top, or I can set the VTX on top. I'll set the VTX and then set this on top of the VTX. That's what I might do, but I don't think we have the cables long enough to check. I might have to make me a cable. Yes, the cable is not long enough to reach all the way to the back here from here. Let's see. I don't think I might have enough room for that. I might. But yes, we're about to solder up the flight controller here with the camera and the VTX, and I will be back. Alright, my YouTube family, here is the final product. This has turned out to be a beast. It's a little on the heavy side. It weighs 362 grams without the battery, and it weighs 512 grams with the battery, which I think will make an ideal nice freestyle, what it's really made for, or long range rig. I also got it dressed out with the dial props, the dial cyclone props, the 5045s. I'm gonna try those first. You see it's a top mounted battery, so for the weight proportion, I guess. So that I think this is going to be a nice freestyle frame here. I got the iFlight antenna on the back. There's plenty of room. Plenty of room. I still can put a GPS in there. Plenty of room still left, you guys. Alright, this is the Flywoo Mr.Croc. And we'll be coming next with another frame by Flywoo. We're gonna, like I said, I do them in series. We had the Caddx series, which if you forgot, I will probably do a quick show and tell on those. I built about 3 frames from Caddx. They got some pretty nice frames, but this is the Flywoo Mr. Crab. Solid frame, you guys. Nice and easy build. Plenty of room. And I think the weight on here is just right for freestyle, which I believe right now I'm gonna have to bump it up at least to 5S or 6S because of the weight. But yes, this is the Flywoo Mr.Croc. Get my antennas down. I ran out of zip ties. I'm gonna put that together. I got some on order. Let's see how smooth she sounds, you guys.
Welcome to OpenTX.
Yeah, how smooth she sounds. Make sure it's clear. Pretty smooth, you guys. Try to get out and give her a fly around here one day I get off work, or I might just take her to work. But I got some more batteries coming. I want to wait till those 5 and 6S batteries get here. Well, she's sounding good, you guys. Alright, this is Skipper Drones, and I will see you on the next build. We will have another frame coming up right after this, and I will see you on the next video, you guys. Skipper Drones, and I'm out.